What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing episode number 3 of Unlimited Diaries, which is the series where I show y'all a full unlimited game that I played, talk y'all through what is going on in my head. If I was going to compare this series to anything, I would compare it to Thrones Inside the Mind on Madden. This is probably the closest thing to that, and it's going to be a post-commentary video talking about my final game for my ring this weekend. I matched up against a dude with, number one, an incredible team. He's got SGA, Glen Rice, the new John Isaac at small forward is probably, I think, the best small forward in the game. Bill Russell at the 4, and then Dark Matter Wemby at the 5 is the best center in the game besides 100 overall Yao, which, by the way, I also played 100 overall Yao this weekend. I should have recorded that game because we also won that one. I actually went 4-0 Unlimited this weekend for my ring, which was nice. First time I've played Unlimited in a while. I am considering streaming some Unlimited. Might even start streaming on YouTube. We'll see. If y'all would be interested in YouTube streams, leave me a comment. Let me know if y'all would watch, if y'all would sub, anything like that. And without further ado, first of all, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 25,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. And yeah, let's hop right into it. So I have obviously not been playing much Unlimited, but I haven't actually played it all really this season. But I got Glen Rice. I'm back to playing Unlimited, which means this series is coming back because I'm looking forward to playing some Unlimited again. I was playing off stream. Not for video. I mean, I was recording this last game, but generally not for video. It wasn't like commentating. I was fully locked in the Unlimited this weekend. Really wanted to win. This dude had an incredible team and had a good record too, like 60-something and I don't know, 30-something, something like that. Pretty good in Unlimited. And you'll see this dude very much knew what he was doing. First possession of the game, comes out and hits an Asta slide. Second possession, same side burst into a Jamal Murray behind the back for an open 3-ball. That's a skillful move as well. And he's starting off well with a quick bucket there. Takes the lead. This was a good game. It was a pretty entertaining game. I think a very fun one. Y'all will see in the title, Glen Rice got hurt in this game, and that is a true statement. My best player, my new stud card that is brought into Unlimited, y'all will see, number 1, has an incredible first half. Y'all will see that. But number 2, got hurt, and that's annoying. So I go onto the screen. I didn't switch it. I click on, contest good enough with Bill to not give up a 3-ball there. Playing the backdoor myself. I clicked onto Dr. J there as soon as I saw that Glen cut, and I played the backdoor myself, got the steal. Dr. J reacted very quickly, which is what I want. I don't want these stuck in the mud animations that you sometimes get on backdoors, but Dr. J did not get that animation. We get the steal and we take it coast to coast. Or sorry, I think I got a 3-ball out of it. So regardless, we have a 7-0 lead. I play the play manually. He tries to run a play. I guard it myself, and I absolutely lock it down with Glen Rice. That is, I don't want to say that's lucky because it's a good blinder shot. It's a good shot by him to green it. I'm not certain it should have been able to come open. I think I might add a steal there, honestly, or I think I maybe should have deserved a steal, but you know what? He converted. He got it to, made a 3, and he made a pretty good skillful shot, I will say, despite the pass not being great. And he knocks it down, cuts it back to a 1-point game. This is an entertaining game, and I hope y'all do enjoy this series. Leave me a comment. Let me know if y'all want to see this type of Unlimited content, because I want to bring it like at least about once a week or so. Glen wide open for 3. Fastest, best release in the game. We got to get him started. That's his first bucket of the game. Knocks it down. Got 3 points, no assists, nothing like that. We got to get him going, but there you go. Another, I mean, like I said, same side burst, hits another tough shot. That was good defense, though. I like the high hedge with Bill. If he hits a tough shot like that, lightly, you kind of live. It's a little different. He's not clicking onto the pop, so I can kind of throw the pop. We burst there with Glen Rice. Yes, he's being guarded by maybe the best defensive perimeter guy in the game in John Isaac. But if we trigger our burst properly and use our spacing properly, we can create enough space, which right there we're able to do and get off the 3 with Glen Rice, and we knock that one down as well, and we're playing well with him. That should have been a steal. I clicked on with Artist and played that myself. I will say I love this Artist card. He's not quite as good as like a Wemby or a KP, but he guards them as well as anybody's going to, especially for a player market card. He is a stud. Really a big fan of what Artist can do, and I like the card a lot. Bursting downhill, we hit it to Artist. Artist is 7-2. Catch and standing up around the rim. He tried to switch that back and get Jonathan Isaac. I'm going to go back and show that play again real quickly, just so y'all see what I'm talking about, so y'all can understand the X-switching concept here. What he tried to do, not on this play, I believe it was the next play, whichever one I got a dunk on. I think it was this one right here. It may have been further back. I might have missed it, but wait, no, hold on. It was this play. What he tries to do, he steps high with Wemby here, which this switches forced. The CPU switches. He then clicks onto John Isaac and tries to come X switch it. He's trying to switch John Isaac back onto Glen to fix this mismatch, the speed mismatch that I have with Glen on his center. So what that allows me to do is, as y'all will see, I mean, let's go for it. I wish I could go back just like 2 seconds. It feels like I can't really do that. But what that allows me to do, I call for a screen, but I immediately slip it with Artist. With my L1 button, quick slipping the screen, because I know he's going to try to come X-switch that screen and get his guard or his defender, his primary lock, John Isaac, back on ball. So I slip the screen really early so that I can get that. He gets a wide open 3. My SG gets stuck in a screen. Good shot. Knocks it down. Cuts it back to a 1-point game. Kind of annoying, but whatever. Good shot. But That was a very skillful quick slip by me, and that was a smart mental thing. A lot of this game, in all honesty, I mean, stick skill matters a lot, but this dude has a lot of stick skill, and this dude's a good player. The reason that I think, honestly, winds up making the difference in this game is he gets a CPU pluck. What are you going to do? You got to live with that. That type of stuff is going to happen. I hate plucks in this game, honestly. If I could change 2 things in this game, it would be number 1, the quality of off-ball defense, and number 2, the regularity of plucks. Did not mean to shoot that ball either. We're kind of that was an accident. I was literally trying to pull my icons up with L1, and then luckily he misses wide open, which is important. That was valuable for me that he missed that one, which is nice. But I was trying to pop up my icons to call the screener with Glen Rice. It didn't work. Nice Asta slide, though. Good shot. Or not Asta slide. Fat stop. We do get the offensive rebound because his center was stepped up high there. We had bigs inside. So even though I missed it back, I mean, he missed an open shot. I missed an open shot. Good. He misses another open shot. I mean, he's missed a couple in a row. That winds up working out in my favor a little bit. I missed one, too, to be fair, but I got a dunk off him on an offensive rebound and getting a little bit lucky right there. Maybe not. A little bit lucky that he missed it. You know what I mean? Drive the ball here. He's expecting the 3 ball, and we get to the rim and stick dunking home with Glen Rice. Not the very biggest screen window because we were tired, but did a good job there and knocked it down again. We have a 3-point lead. Trying to just step up here, play very intentionally high on Glen Rice. Do not give up the 3 ball, but also try not to get crabbed if we can. Dr. J going over the screen, and I click on manually there just to play the slip with Bill Russell. Not going to give that up. Stop on the break, pop on the break, and I get sped up for some reason. 22% even though I'm fully, I thought, in front of John Isaac, so that's kind of annoying. But behind the back here, that's wide open. He tries to switch it. I don't know why he tried to switch it. I guess he thought I was going to actually go middle for a fade. He shouldn't have switched that there with Wimby, and Wimby's just out of position there, especially for the Jamal Murray behind the back to the corner, and we get ourselves a knockdown 3. He has a good fat stop there, and he gets himself a dunk, but I'm unwilling right there. If you go back and watch that, I wish I could. God, I do not like my inability to. Oh, did it just glitch the? No way, it just glitched the video. Hold on, y'all. Let me fix this. Let me pull this back up. Boom. Let's get this pulled back up and back where it's supposed to be. That's kind of annoying. I guess I gotta stop going back and forth because the video's gonna glitch. But we're at what, 20? Yeah, right here, right there. That's perfect. You see how the fat stop? I stay high there with Bill Russell. I would rather give up the slip there and give up a 2 than give up a fat stop and a potential 3. Even though I think that might have even been a 2-pointer there. But I look for the fade there. Honestly, I wish Glenn had kept cutting into the rim, but that works out because we do catch the ball still. It could have been a steal. Glenn's getting a little tired, so we do get the ball out of his hands. Bill Russell attacks the rim and kicks it to the corner to Artis. That's his fault. He gets out of position with Wimby. Not really expecting me to hit Artis for a 3 ball because I don't think people really expect that. 66 3 ball. He's not a guy people are expecting to shoot the ball, but I'll shoot the ball with confidence with him. I like his release. He gets an open 3 ball. I shoot it with confidence, like I said, and knock it down. And he misses another fade. Tough shot. Fades are not easy shots by any means. I miss them all the time, but we got lucky that he missed that one. Right here, should have just shot it. I didn't realize how much time was left. I should have just catch and shoot. I got a chance there with Glen Rice to knock that one down. Unfortunately, do not knock it down. But into the first quarter, we have ourselves a nice lead, and it could be a lot worse. I skip ahead just a little bit here, but 6-point game with 13 points with Glen Rice so far. Stopping right there, getting a fade. I did not set my feet. I don't need to set my feet. Pro 2 fade. Green in that too. And he is now 1 away from take, which is very valuable. That's the thing about Glen Rice. You get him takeover, he is really going to be damn near unstoppable. And trying to get active with the right stick ripper badge. I don't try to exploit it the way that some people do, I will say, but I will try to get my right stick rippers here and there occasionally. Tried to get one there and just wind up fouling, which is okay. X switch here. Click on, contest. Good job by me, and I live. You know what I mean? I X switched it. Dr. J was in a place where he could have gotten an anchor stop or an immovable enforcer or something like that. Like, could have gotten a better animation, and that's okay. We'll live with a 2 that potentially could have been stopped. Stepped high there and didn't get up the 3 ball. I almost turned the ball over there trying to fat stop and just set my feet, which would not have been ideal. But catch and not shoot. Could have theoretically shot it. I hit it back out to Bill Russell, just trying to maintain spacing, backdoor into the rim and getting a dunk. That was not a skillful possession. I manually backdoor Glen Rice and just get myself a dunk. Was that good offense? No, not really. But for the most part, we're playing pretty well, and we're taking what the defense gives us. Again, I don't want to give up the shot with Glen Rice. I'm trying to make Glen Rice work. He had his dunk open. I did probably not need to stay as high with Bill Russell as I did there. Definitely didn't need to jump. That's on me. Gives up a dunk, but again, I will live with it, keeping the ball out of Glen Rice's hands, not letting Glen Rice really get going as the 3 hunter, making him work. And then there we go. He touches a screen, got him into a screen there, half brick wall. Glenn knocks that one down, and all of a sudden, he's got himself that sharp shooting takeover. You love to see it, and we're really starting to cook now. Up by 10, in a great position. And he's moving a little bit with Glenn, but we're playing good defense, to be honest. I like the way that I play in this game for the most part, to be honest. And, I mean, I don't know, like playing great backdoor defense. He makes the shot, but do I really care that much? I thought that was actually pretty good defense again. And I got Glenn with takeover, right? So my thought process is we're just going to keep cooking. I'm just going to keep making smart passes, catch the ball here with Glenn again. Size up here behind the back. Crab, I got him behind me. That's green. and Glenn gets hurt. Glenn gets hurt, and I was like, oh no, they did not just hurt my best player. They really did just hurt my best player, though. And that winds up really being a disappointment. I moved up. Oh my, did it just glitch again? Okay, this thing does not work the way that it's supposed to, and that annoys me. But we're going to go find it one more time, and I'm not going to keep skipping anymore. So I knocked down that 3-ball there, which was really nice. But unfortunately, we have to sub in. We have to make subs because Glen Rice is hurt. And so here we are making our substitutions, and we got to hold on to this lead without Glen Rice. Yes, he had sharpshooting takeover. Yes, we were really starting to extend the lead. Unfortunately, doesn't matter. Got to bring the bench in and got to start making plays with them because unfortunately, I mean, it's just what happens sometimes in this game. You know what I mean? Injuries are stupid. I personally am not of the opinion injuries should literally be in my team at all. Does get an open range there. I'm trying to make sure my matchups are proper. I like screwed around with matchups here with Markin and had Kakeem for like three possessions. Y'all will see. I'm just like, I don't really know what I was doing defensively, to be honest. But offensively, we're settling in. Gilbert is a legit primary ball handler off the bench. Bring him in. Come off the hash here. Go attack. And he doesn't switch the screen. So I just took a wide angle there and created enough space for a 3-ball. Knock it down with Gilbert Arenas. That's a smart 3 on there. If he switches it, I could have definitely hit my slip there. But he hits a nice Pro 2 fade on the other end with Dr. J. Good shot. Getting a 3 right back. Like I said, this dude is definitely a skillful player. He does a good job of recognizing for the most part what's open and what isn't, and taking smart shots and doing the right things offensively. It takes skill. Round to the rim there with Lowry. Lowry's an underrated slasher. People think of him as definitely a shooter, but he's a 7-footer. He moves kind of glitchy sometimes, and he's a really solid slasher. So I try to go to the rim with him a good amount, and that retakes an 11-point lead. Right now, I'm honestly kind of fine to just keep trading buckets. You know what I mean? He hits a wide open 3 there. I would like to contest that a little better with Bill Russell. There's a couple possessions y'all will see coming up here where I do a little bit better job than I did there of contesting Bill. But again, I'm really just trying to make him work, and I'm just trying to take whatever is easiest offensively every single play. It doesn't have to be a beautiful 3 every play. I mean, I'd love to get a 3 off every play if I can, but I'm like, that was a bad pass. I should not have forced the pass. Tried to get the back door in behind Wimby there. He's 7-4 with off interceptor. Just not a good play, and unfortunately, I kind of sell that. Switch out this corner here with Bull. Contest. Good back with Laurie Markin and good X switch, and we actually get a contest and a stop. That honestly should have been a 3-ball. Either wide open if he shoots it, or and that's a huge swing in the game as well, because I get a 3 in transition and knock that down to retake an 11-point lead. Would have had a chance to probably cut it to 5 or 6, and instead it's 11, so that's a big deal. Should have definitely taken that shot or taken the dunk, one of the two, but good behind the back. Misses because I get an open contest. That's good defense by Laurie Markin. And X switching on to Wimby so we can pick up the ball there. And then Hakeem steals the pass. He tries to dot my corner. I don't know why he tried to dot the corner. I almost think that might have been wrong icon. And we get ourselves a stop. Just playing more composed than our opponent right now. Not making mistakes, not doing the wrong thing. Hit our slip. We got Laurie Markin. He switched it, and he switched it high. And Laurie's behind John Isaac. Yes, again, great defender, but he's not clicked on there. He's not going to get a stop if he's not clicked on in the right position. And Laurie Markin, unless he gets like a really fluke. I click on to Gilbert Arenas there at the end of that possession because I knew he was going to try to get a 3 off. When I see the Jamal Murray behind the back, I know that's got to be a click on. That's got to be a contest manually. I got to do it. And I do it myself there and get a stop there. Behind the back, trying to reject the screen, going back to the right, attack downhill. His John Isaac just cuts off everything. Trying to pro dribble style myself into an open 3, and I do, but I miss it. Don't get the board, but 2 seconds left. Just got a contest here. Click on the D-Rob. Don't jump, but get a contest, and we do exactly that. And that takes us to the half. So, playing good. Not insane, but pretty good going into the half. I'm going to take a risk and jump forward a little bit. I'm not jumping forward anymore. We jump forward into the third quarter. Illegal screen is lucky. I know. But, like, sometimes an RNG thing or 2 will go your way, and right there, 1 does go my way, which works out. Again, just trying to play smart. There was a steal early in the game I should have had with Artist Gilmore that I didn't get. Like, that type of stuff happens on both sides of the court. There's been a couple animations that have not favored me in this game, and that's totally fine. Like, hit my back door there. Again, mismatch. He's switching a lot of screens. When he switches high there, that's Eddie Jones. Like, he's 6'6", but he doesn't have a huge player build. And Hakeem's in the inside position anyway. I'm going to pass that ball, especially when he reaches himself out the play. I basically have a wide open play, and I just take my smart shot. We do get a contest with Gilbert there. I X-switched that screen. Gilbert played the pop the way that I would have actually liked him to, and we got a contest. He just greened it anyway. Good shot. Like, you live with that at the end of the day, because that was actually, I thought, pretty good defense manually X-switching that and getting a decent stop. That could have been a shot. I didn't shoot it, but I will just hit my dump down and getting greedy here. Honestly, I should have taken my dunk. I should have taken my dunk with Hakeem, and y'all will see I don't score this possession, and it's honestly my fault because that's just a bad play. And, like, a foul here on Iggy, I don't know. Or sorry, it was on Markkanen, I guess, chasing down, which, like, I don't know about that. But at the same time, it feels like that's almost like karma for not taking my dunk. Just take the smart shot. You're up by, at the time, I was up by 14. Go up 16. Take the 2. Don't try to force and get greedy and get a 3 when you have a wide open dunk. And I do, and it costs me. It's just bad decision making. That time, I have an open lane, and I'm just going to take my 2. I'm not going to force the pop. The pop was actually open there, especially when he helped down there if I'd been a little more patient, but it doesn't really matter because we get an open shot and we get points. That's really what matters. He doesn't feel confident shooting that moving. We do get a little bit of a contest there, a 19%. Gilbert's out here playing some D. Manually jump there with Markkanen, hoping to not get a foul. We do not get a foul. That was myself clicking on there. Markkanen run the floor. Pass second Markkanen. I don't want to get stripped. He's reaching in. You see it right there. He's reaching in. I'm just trying to stay away from that reach. Behind the back, get to the corner. That's not a bad shot, and I get a good look. It's wide open. I just miss it, but I get the board with Hakeem. Reset it up top. It's a good shot. I'm going to miss good shots occasionally. Hakeem here, again, a good shot here as well. Pro 2 fade, wide open, and unfortunately that's slightly late, and I missed that one too. Don't get the rebound with Eddie, even though he's, or sorry, with Laurie, even though he's 7 foot. Which, it's okay. Like, you know what? We're going to miss some shots. I missed 2 in a row on that possession, and that's okay. Pretty good defense. Look at Laurie. There's a reason I really like this card, and generally I don't actually use him that much. The reason I'm using him is because I was saving Vince Carter to put in with my starters instead of Glen Rice, and y'all will see what I mean. But that's why Laurie, he plays at the 3 sometimes for me, and I do like this card a lot, though. Like, he does a lot of versatile things. Gilbert's getting kind of tired, so I decide to sub in LaMelo just for a little bit, and then the ball immediately goes off Larry Bird, so that just subs LaMelo right in, which I thought it was going to be a couple possessions right before the next dead ball, but it immediately next dead ball, and LaMelo's in. I'm just like, okay, cool. So LaMelo, I think he's actually my 3rd favorite point guard behind Gilbert, but I do like him. And right there, Larry's a little out of position. Was that a force? You could argue so. With the way this game is and the way that lanes work, I actually felt kind of confident throwing that pass that I was going to get through, and it did. So we switch here. We click on to LaMelo so we can contest more than one thing. Get close to Bulbul, and then click on and manually go towards Larry Bird. Play the pop. Good job. Clicked on and play the pop as well. X-switch out the corner. I X-switch it. I click on Iggy. If I had X-switched that a split second earlier, maybe Iggy's a little closer, gets a bigger contest, and he misses the shot. But I got to lightly contest. At the end of the day, if you get a decent contest, they make the shot, you kind of just go, okay, good defense, especially when it is a good defensive possession. And that was not a bad defensive possession at all. I get myself a standing dunk. Nice, smart offense. Again, take what the defense gives you. If he is overplaying and gives you an open driving lane, take it, and there you go. Something goes my way. I get an animation. He glitches out of bounds with Larry Bird. I'm not going to complain. Free stop. Y'all will see I literally get one back here in a second. Like an RNG stop goes right back against me in almost the same way. So y'all will see what I mean. But LaMelo attacking downhill here. LaMelo's SIGs are okay. I wouldn't say they're like unbelievably great, but they do create a decent amount of separation. Again, he is 6'7". We create another mismatch and just go right by Eddie Jones. Hakeem Olajuwon is still one of my favorite cards in the game. I really think he's super solid, and we have a 16-point lead. And honestly, it's not like I've been just destroying and dominating from the 3-point line. I mean, I kind of was with Glen Rice, and that built me like the first 10 points of the lead. But we're just, for the most part, playing smart. Not taking stupid shots, taking what the defense is giving me and not forcing. And right there, you see, I told you I got one right back. I glitched out of bounds on a drag back with LaMelo, just like he glitched out of bounds, basically, with Larry Bird, and he gets the stop right back. So again, RNG stuff is going to happen. When it happens to both sides, that is just fine with me. I hate it when it's just super one-sided. I didn't manually click on and contest that well enough. I was clicked on, but I didn't get up on Dr. J. Should have got the hand up in the air and gotten a contest there. That's my bad. Giving up a 3-pointer. LaMelo running the rim. Resetting up top, sending a backdoor with Iggy. It doesn't come open. Kick to the corner. Come off the screen here. Larry Markkanen actually creating a little bit, and then we create a switch a little, or not quite a switch, but Bulbul comes really high to play the middle there with Laurie, and it creates an opening there for Hakeem. And again, he overplays just a little bit. We take what the defense gives us, and we create ourselves a good shot. X switch here. Manually click onto Iggy to contest. We're inside of him, and that's always going to be a stop when you get that type of defensive positioning on that type of layup animation. Drive the ball to rim, kick to the corner. I hit the wrong icon there. I icon day. I should have icon Dex. That's on me, but I still get a 3-ball off. Nice escape into the behind the back. He's playing too low, and we get ourselves another 3, and all of a sudden it is an 18-point game. That is how you do it going into the 4th quarter, or closing out the 3rd quarter, I should say. Overall, just really hooping. X switch here. I'm clicking on to Hakeem, staying up top, just in case he tries to shoot over top. We're X switching back and getting Hakeem back on a Bulbul. He's in a pretty decent position. Maybe could have been a standing dunk, but again, I don't hate the defense, and LaMelo's getting real active defensively as well. Forcing a bad shot. Just phenomenal defense. Really getting active and aggressive. That was rude. I'm sorry. I want to honestly apologize because that was rude. I'm not going to lie to y'all. What I thought was, in the moment, I forgot that I was playing this dude and not somebody else for a second, because the guy I played before this was pausing me, and I beat him. But I was pausing because I thought that was the guy before him, and then I paused and I was like, oh shoot, that was the last guy, the guy in the game before. And so kind of feel bad about that because that was kind of an unnecessary pause, kind of rude. But you know what? It is what it is, and we skip forwards into the actual 4th quarter here. Glen Rice misses the shot, or makes the shot, sorry, makes that layup right there. And we still have a 16-point lead, though, with 4 minutes and 36 seconds left in the game, in the fourth quarter. 4.5 minutes left, and we're just taking smart shots. I kind of manually got his Wimby stuck on the back of my Lonzo, my LaMelo just a little bit, and got in his way. It creates, again, another opportunity for a stop. I click on there, try to contest, miss, and we get enough of a contest there. He gets a speed up, is what it looked like there. Those are going to happen, and I run on transition, get a stick dunk, and we have a 20-point lead. At this point, it's a flood, and it's a flood, but I'm not like doing anything too ridiculously insane. Since Glen Rice has gone out, for the most part, I've just done smart stuff. Good shot there by him. He hits a tough, fat stop three. That's a skillful shot right there, and he hits a tough one because I actually did contest or try to contest with my big as well. So at the end of the day, kind of got to give credit for what I can. I don't love that matchup there, John Isaac on Laura. I mean, I could try to attack it a little if I want, but I honestly like the move there of just going to the quick slip to see if Akeem would slip behind the center or the guy guarding Akeem, and he did exactly that. So it got me an assist without me having to do too much. Iggy gets his hand and pokes the ball away, and we run the floor here over to LaMelo. LaMelo pump fake, come this way, and I shoot the fade, and Shea just plays it. That was not a good shot there. I thought it was going to be a good shot, but definitely did not wind up being a good shot. He tries to fat stop me, and I am failing, not actually to stop the fat stop there, but just to get my starters back at the game. And Glen Rice does actually sub back in this game with 24 points, which is kind of funny because he is hurt, and he's been hurt, and I didn't think he was going to come back in. This is where I thought I was going to be putting Vincent instead of Glen, and that is not what happened. He misses the fade, and they run the floor. Glen is in the game, and I'm like, my thought now is, can he move? And the answer is like, yeah, it seems like it. I miss wide open here. Bad miss by me. He's kind of tired, though. You know what I mean? Like, he feels slow almost. Good slow fade there, knocks it down, but at this point, it's kind of a 16-point game. At this point, it's a little out of hand, probably regardless. This is a great example of what I call in this game, what I would call like death by 1,000 cuts. Like, it's just he made more basic mistakes than I did, and I took more patient, smart shots and didn't force a ton. Like, I was 3-hunting a lot early in the game when I had my best 3-hunting card available because that is what Glen is so good at, and that's the offense I like to run. But I also took a lot of twos because he was playing so high with his guard, with his on-ball defense a lot and reaching a lot. So, nice fat stop there again, and I miss it again to shoot it late. Like, I'm wondering how hurt Glen's actual animations really were by his injury. But regardless, he misses that shot. I jumped manually and got a little bit of a contest, so better than nothing. Glen with the ball here, trying to just attack, and we dump it down. I don't remember exactly what I do here. I'm resetting with Glen, trying to get a little bit of stamina back before I make my move, which is exactly what we do. And Artist Gilmore, drive the ball, dump it over. Nobody's really open, not super skillful at all, and that's terrible. That's terrible. And I don't blame him for leaving. The game was over regardless. I was going to win it, but that was a terrible take. Hold on. Let me just real quickly pull up my ring rewards as well, because I recorded them, but I didn't already show them. So we'll show this part as well, just to finish out the video. But yeah, that was a fun game. I mean, it was. I thought I played really, really smartly, which was the thing that really helped me to win it, honestly, because I just did not make a lot of mistakes. We do get a NBA Playoffs base pack here. And then after obviously getting my ring, I get a promo and cello pack, which you see right there. So we're going to go to the pack market, and we're going to open up this promo pack, see if we can get anything good out of it. It's a guaranteed diamond or higher because this is like an early promo pack, I think is what it is. But I do wind up getting, as y'all can see, pink diamond right down the middle. So nothing too insanely ridiculously great, but I will take it. It's a free card, and it does wind up added just being a card that I can add to my collection. But as a whole, honestly, this was the first time I've played Unlimited, just to recap my experience, because I got about a minute left in this video. This was a great experience. I mean, for what Unlimited is, you know what I mean? It's a very sweaty game mode. If you go to Unlimited without intending to sweat your butt off and without having skill, you're going to have a rough time unless you were just cheesing your butt off. And if you're cheesing your butt off, you're probably not having that much fun playing that style anyway, because it's kind of lame. As a whole, though, my team, as y'all can see, it's pretty, I mean, it's not insanely, unbelievably incredible, but it's pretty damn good, especially considering I literally haven't spent money on this game in a very, very long time. So it does wind up being, I would say, a very fun game, and Glen Rice winds up helping us to win a really good one. So I enjoyed this game a lot. I hope y'all did enjoy the video as much as I enjoyed making it, because these Unlimited games are fun. if you are willing to put the sweat in, honestly, is the truth, because the game mode is just so sweaty, and you have to definitely keep that in mind when you are playing it. But if you're willing to sweat and lock in fully and play it, it can be a lot of fun, especially if you are a good player. And I think I'm a pretty good player. GLEN has made the mode super fun just because of how good of a 3 hunter he is. And honestly, getting my ring was kind of fun. I'm looking forward to coming back to doing some more unlimited style content. So if y'all do enjoy the unlimited style content, number one, I'd really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe to help me push towards 25,000, but also leave a comment, let me know, hit a like button, all that type of stuff. Says I'd like to keep making this type of content if y'all do enjoy it. So with that being said, that is gonna do it for this video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.